Give me thine pizza that I may partake in it. Actually, don't, because I am not hungry. But still, I haven't had pizza in a while. That's my story. And here are my maps. And by mine, I mean everyone else's. I wouldn't claim any kind of ownership of most of this, as you know. Starting where we left off, as usual, with some rubbish. Or at least some rubbish descriptions. I don't know how much "bah" tells you, but I hope that it is enough to pique your interest. Because that's the best we've got for right now. Imaginatively named Unfinished is in fact in the unfinished stuff section of the vault. And let's see what Unfinished is. This was the one that was in a long string of attempted uploads that were broken in some way. So, yeah, curious whether it was all worth it. Where'd my phone go? Oh. Okay. I can't hear anything. My headphones are way down. There we go. Okay. We have the land cuts away sharply here. And cuts up sharply here. Is this supposed to be deathmatch? This is probably deathmatch. Hang on. I always like the typo deathmath. Whoa. I wish I knew why the mouse freaked out like that. This will all be worth it, trust me. I mean, you don't have to trust me, but it will all be worth it. Oh god. Okay, we pass into the skybrush there, I'm guessing. So I should be free to leap off into the abyss. I don't think I can get anywhere that I'm not already supposed to not be up here. Okay, I can't get out. Never mind. This section is awfully empty. And then it was unfinished. Let's maybe see what else we got. There's a lot of entrances into sewers around here. Oddly designed sewers too. I think this is upside down. Okay. Nice of them to put windows in the sewers as well. Trip mines for Egon gun shenanigans, just like Bounce used to make. The long jump. I can only assume the other path. I came out of there. Never mind. Alright, now into the buildings, which I'm sure full of trip mines wasn't going to be my first choice, but hey. You don't want people getting in. I wasn't expecting it to do that. Anyway. Good. Crossbow up at a high spot. That's always preferential. That is an extremely niche interest that you have just named, Derby. You must be very proud. Fair enough, that is unfinished. He uploaded it like 4 times, but failed most of them. And hell, some people were even having troubles with the one that worked for me. Heavy Escape by G4. This map is not finished. I have some rooms I need to build first. I got the idea for heavy machinery, which I assume is another map. So I thought, why not making a heavy machinery escape map? So here it is. Lots of liberal use of pokey tongue face. I got more screenies. This screenie is from the first room. Fair enough. TFC? TFC, I guess. Judging by those comments, and only those comments. And also the fact it mentions a heavy. Heavy Escape Beta 2. It is an awful, awful phrase. I can probably create color. Let's just open up every window, shall we? Good. Okay, that was my bad. Take it back. You know, the word good. I take that back. I'm sure we were going to anyway. Screenshot looked questionable. I know it was from the first room. The old precaching. Escaper? Escaper? Is that a word? Maybe it's escaper. Escaper or operator. Hello and welcome to Heavy Escape Beta 2. This map is created by G4 and die another day. Can I leave? Do I have to wait? Why do I have to wait? Just remember, there is another team. Operator, so beware. Watch Earth step. Is this a Secret City deal? I don't want to play Secret City. I already did. No. No, it's just a timer. Thank you. Yes, I know. TFC. What a nightmare. I wonder if there's a... What would the... Oh good, it was created on the 6th of the 8th, or possibly the 8th of the 6th in 2005. I wonder what the the console command for the pre-ran time is. I assume that is something you could change. Alright. There's a weird lip here that's throwing me off. Oh my god, what is happening? Why is this tilted? That is such a slight downwards tilt that you can barely notice it other than the fact that it feels like shit when you walk over this. And also on this jump. Good. Good. I mean, I kind of guessed, judging by the slight difference in the color, but still. Okay, this could take longer than I want to put up with. Spectator mode on standby. Why does it hurt me?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, activated.
Forgive me if I didn't trust it. You know, if that doesn't come down, this map's pretty broken. Okay. In the meantime, does the rest of this snap? Well, spectator time. Okay. The glass has a button, which I assume is for the other team. Lift. And then what? We got some glass, some really shitty jumping puzzles by the looks of things, so I'd say it's a good idea that I didn't play the rest of this. Yep. This all looks right to me. Ladder up here. Some dark shooty jumping puzzles by the looks. And a big empty room. Oh no, sorry. A big dumb room with a hidden path. A invisible maze, if you will, that leads to a teleporter. Where does the teleporter go? There's a couple of options. Let's say that it was to here, to these rotating platforms. Jumping over some things, into another teleporter. Is this another lift? Let's say no. And so what, this culminated in just a maze, I guess. Maybe there's something more to this than it appears, but yeah, probably a good thing that it broke so early on. What kind of physics questions are? It seemed fine to me. I mean, apart from all the floating stuff and the broken stuff. Teleports. Example map. Small example map of teleports. Go to experiment if you aren't good with teleports. Okay, fair enough. I feel like that has to have been an example already, but hey, no one's gonna complain about more examples, right? Teleports. I think it could be just a figurative name. You know, you're not actually teleporting. It's good. I love it when example maps are broken in some way. It missing Barney Ward, CS Assault Ward, and DE Vegas Ward. Some of these we can get. I already forgot which ones it was, except for DE Vegas. Was it Assault? I think that was an Assault. Let's say it was Assault. Just so you know, eventually this is going to happen again and we can maybe get ahead of the rush. Barney Ward, I don't know. That'll just have to live with it, I guess. I mean, I did something like that in a certain TWHL tower map, if you recall. Not exactly the map moving around you, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know that counts. On the other hand, for an entire map to move around you, you would need to be weirdly precise about exactly how you, say, clip through the map. Otherwise you get squashed by walls that are moving around you. Yes. Teleported, now let me out. I guess you're supposed to teleport out. Is it? Alright. Clearly not meant for repetition. Ep Scouts map pack. Various Counter-Strike maps. Most are pointless. Why did you do it? But people tell me some are fun. So I decided to submit all I have completed so far. I'm a complete noob at map making, but it was fun testing these. Okay, granted, my first thought was that this was a Counter-Strike map that Counter-Strike maps that he collected from other people, so I guess at least if they're his own maps he has the right to call them pointless and release them. Edit 1 took out a weird map that I didn't mean to put in. Figure that one out for yourself. Note that evidently that map was so weird that he did not mean to include it when he included it. So also just occurred to me that this is all prefixed by EP, so I don't actually have to look any of these up. I can just go through them. So if any of these maps are even in any way weird, it wasn't weird enough to not warrant conclusion. So I'm hoping there's really weird maps in there, so that we can wonder what the hell the weird map was. Alright, we're starting with EP blank. Why, there's not even a map here. One might say about a blank map. You know. Alright, good. Scouts. I understand that's what Counter-Strike's all about. Oh, and grenades. Why do we have the scouts? This glass is climbable. Something is climbable. Oh right, you can shoot through it, can't you? Never mind, it's not climbable. 1 unit wide. No, if it's symmetrical, it's considerably more than 1 unit. Anyway, that was fascinating. What's the next? EP cars. Which I assume is a licensed product based on the movie. Alright. Wait, are these... could it be... they're backwards, whatever they are. Funk vehicle. Not the most flawless of entities. Jumped, I think. Is the idea that you have to jump to... Oh no. I hate this. This is a bad idea, and the mapper should feel bad now. I think this is how this is supposed to go. I mean, you can't actually. I tried. I just don't care. Next up is EP Cube Fight. Do you fight with cubes, or do you fight cubes? Alright, okay, it's made of glass and is... seems like a winner so far. I have reason to believe... Scout. I'm not sure what this actually means in this context, but it's nice to know it. Like, despite this setting, he still went to the trouble of bordering the water with an illusionary, for both form and function. Didn't bother with the rest of the map though. There wasn't a single cube in that map. Oh, okay. We got shoved out to here. And seems like a fairly standard Counter-Strike map otherwise. Replete with glass and no gameplay. Or detail. Was that destination? say it was destination. Fall. Oh, there's hostages this time.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. I'm guessing these have something to do with falling? Not sure what these cubes are about. Or this water crate. Okay. Oh, it's a button. That doesn't help. What? Is it the other team that does the falling? Seems kind of not very good to leave all the fun to one team, but okay. So the hostages are with the counter-terrorists. Is there a rescue zone? I'm guessing not. It's alright. It's for your own good. And then you fall. Fair enough. I guess I could have guessed that. Ah, but what about free fall? You don't have to pay for this one. Okay. This appears to be a glass cube. Okay. I like the complete lack of view distance, making this map seem worse than it already is. I will give this one more go. I'm not sure it's going to be worth it even if I make it, but you know. Thought it went into the ground, but that's just... It's just a cube. Just a box. And here I am, facing the vast emptiness of the human soul. Or something. Or probably until the limits of the grid give out. Can I jump off? No. Disappointing. GL Sump. Or GLS Ump. Probably. That's an ump. So I'm guessing this is a GLS. No, this is also an... I don't know what GLS is supposed to stand for. What is glass this person's crate? I mean, evidently yes, but EP kill. Oh, good shotguns and a sniper rifle. Both. You know, in case you want to shoot people through a gap or climb up and shoot people. Or just, I don't know, do this for gameplay reasons. Oh, yes, you're quite right, GLS means glass. It's no battle. Is this knives? I didn't even read it. I'm guessing knives. On account of the knife. The knife. Okay, in case you feel like something more tropical. The hell is that supposed to be there for? It's a mystery that I'll probably find at the bottom of the ocean. Skater?
Okay, let's go.
I'm guessing it's gonna be pretty much what we expect. Not sure why that caused an explosion. Figure it out. Maybe. Is this a case of the other team having all the fun? On the other hand, given that we seem to have an automated explosion button, maybe fun isn't the right word. Okay. Kick flips. Skateboards. I don't know. Sounds like there's a powerful engine on those skateboards, if nothing else. Alright, you can't fool me. I saw the P90. Yep. USB Glock. I do like it when they preface the exactly how the maps are bad right in the name. Yep. That should kill you. Is this the... Nope, that was the last one. Good. Let's go. Thank Christ. It's amazing these didn't... incidentally, that's a good comment. He loves himself. Not that that's a bad thing. Archie says, I believe only one was not full, right? Couldn't tell you which one. I mean, there's literally nothing you can say about a map like that that isn't immediately apparent from playing it for 5 seconds. The first of 2 Mayan-inspired maps. Unlike EOS 2, this map is suited for 8 players. But this is EOS 1. You can't read the future like that. DEEOS. EIEIO. Oh no. DEEOS. Oh. Sorry, I was looking at chat and my headphones have gone weird again. Hang on, just a sec. Check. Okay, meters are moving. I don't know why it's been doing that lately, but evidently, yes. Now that I'm looking at it, this is clearly. Whatchamacallit? Counter-Strike Source. I don't like that I have to check that every time now. Except the last ones, that was pretty obviously not source. Alright. DEEOS. What does EOS mean? Did he explain that? Alright. I'll be a terrorist.
Alright, let's move out.
Alright. Minimalist. You can get on the crates though. Yeah, never mind. There's plenty to offer in this map, such as breaking boards. Boards you cannot break. Bombing a puddle of water. And so much more. There was another path, I think, so I'm going to go to look at that. It's probably just the other bomb zone now, think about it. God, they really like these wicker baskets. And these crates. They've ordered in hundreds of them. Where am I? What is the point of this? Maybe this is a spawn. That has to be it. Surely. There's no other explanation that makes sense. Very, very fun. EOS 2. The better and larger sequel to DEOS. This map took 11 hours to make and is great for 8 to 12 player matches. As with the first EOS, you can bomb the Hula Girl, or EOS 2 specific, i.e. not like the first EOS. You can bomb some really innocent looking wagons. Lots of fun, and it is a very good looking map. I'm skeptical. I'm sorry, but I am. DEEOS 2. The sequel to the smash hit DEEOS. You know, that name that just rolls off the tongue. Could be EOS, but I prefer spelling it out. Right, this is much better. He said that. Those were his words. Much better. Okay, hang on. I guess if I didn't make that, I probably can't get up there, but it's so close. Okay, this is the same puddle of water. So what the hell was he talking about? Hula Girl. Go ahead and guess it's that prop that's in Half-Life 2, but it's not there. So it's just plain wrong. Pretty suspicious looking wagons. He got that right. Look at this hellscape that I can get slightly further out into than I was expecting to. I was told this was lots of fun. You know, the person who made it said it. He should know. Who would be better qualified to say? Practice map 6. The end beams suck on this one. Externally hosted. I really wanted to see it after that description, but it's not going to happen. That description has me curious, though. Like to see it. Aim _ round a corner. Which is like, you know, that's a sentence. Aim around a corner. Let's see what he's done there. This is my first map ever. I don't know whether to make it a grenade map or an aim map. I feel like I've said this before, but it doesn't have to be those things. But I felt that in the end, it was more of an aim map. Again, not the best solution. Still a work in progress. Reasonably simple map where the CTs meet the T. Where the CT meet the T. Sorry, I made it plural, there's only one of them. No one's playing these maps. In the middle of the map, in round a very dark corner, I would hang on. I had to type it out so I knew exactly how fucking wrong this was spelt. Appreciate. I can't even pronounce that. I would something that if anybody has any recommendations for the map or have noticed any bad mapping on my part. Gladly. This is indeed source by the looks, I think. Man, I wish I could tell better. Come on. Aim around a corner. Good. Seems to have worked.
Okay, let's go.
Thought they were rats or something for a second. They're just grenades. Easy to get those mixed up. Okay. Good. Good. Okay, in other words, this is where players are expected to meet up. The middle of an S. Except worse looking. Whether it seems like it or not, I don't want to keep having to dunk on maps, but they keep shoveling this shit out. Moving laser beams. Muzzle flash will not let us down. An example map about making moving beams like laser beams or electricity beams. I wouldn't say that's supposed to be one word, but I like it. Moving laser beam. Half-life, no doubt. There's never any doubt. Moving laser beam. Or electricity beam. Nope. Nope. Moving laser beam. There we go. Okay, do I trigger? Nope. There we go. Okay, clearly just an octagon in the middle, surrounded by 12-sided cylinder. Simple train. Fairly easy to do. 2 trains, rather. Yep. It's probably helpful. I'm not sure why that's not touching the ground while that's touching the wall rather smoothly, but that's nitpicking at best. Halo UNSC Scorpion tank. UNSC's tank from Halo and Halo 2. This newer version is tied to a Funk Tank Mortar entity. Some kind of tank motor. Mortar. A motorized mortar entity, and after you kill the driver you can use the tank. Note to use the tank, first break open the hatch to the left of the cannon barrel, then kill the driver. When you get into the driver's seat, look down at the controls and hit the use key and start firing away. Oh, firing away. As for the rest of the map, the trench and the side path, it's just for looks and testing the map. Started up brackets and then forgot to end it until the end. Then thought he'd catch up. Halo tank is what I'm hearing. Halo tank. Is there cover? Do I need a quick save immediately?
Welcome to the HEV Mark IV protective system for use in hazardous environment conditions. High impact reactive armor activated.
Do I want to go through there?
Contaminant sensors.
Yeah, tank mortar is the instant one, isn't it?
Monitoring activated. Automatic medical systems engaged. Defensive
This tank can go all the way around.
munition level monitoring activated. Communications interface
Can I?
online. A very safe.
Was that not what the instructions were? Oh no, I didn't get down far enough. Fair enough. That's not badly done. I mean, I don't have the point of reference to say whether this is accurate or not, but I mean, looks fine to me from my lack of understanding viewpoint. Awfully easy to kill that driver though. I shot at it and hit it by accident. That seems like a design flaw. That's weird. Anyway, yeah. A snippet of something good. DE dust. DE dust. First of all, guys, I didn't include CS Dust WAD. Sorry. You had one job. I'll take a better name like DE Dust 3, but crappy maps already took it. I feel like he's talked himself up to a level that maybe he's not going to be able to make good on. Since there is the clear implication there that DE Dust is not a crappy map. Frankly, if it is straight up replicating the name DE Dust, look, those maps have a reputation. We'll have to see whether he has overcome that reputation. Door. Okay. Alright, first impression. Doesn't seem terrible. Kind of blandly lit though. And by blandly I mean barely. But at least he's got some variations going on in the walls. Glowing lights. Something weird about the contrast though. That doesn't look great. But hey, at least it has contrast. Okay, alright, this seems like it could be fine. Is it better than dust? That's a question I don't have the answer to. What? Okay, that's a weird choice. Have a funk push there to keep you in line. Can I get up there? If I brave this very small snowstorm. is this just too... Oh, it just keeps pushing, huh? What if I use it? Huh. Oh. Maybe... Huh. Okay, good. I'll accept this. This is satisfying enough for me, getting into a spot like this. I guess my most searing indictment about this is that it looks real bland. But then, the dust always did. So, yeah. Well done for that, I guess. City Prefabs by Soup Minor. Just a few quick city style prefabs I put together. Notes, prefabs are pre-grouped. Ground is never part of the prefab. Enhanced vending machine. Park bench. Trash can with ambience. Don't you just love the ambience of a trash can? A parking meter. A magazine rack. A set of loopable stairs in increments. Increments of 64 units with non-texture handrails. Non-texture handrails? Oh, as in, presumably, a brushwork railing rather than just a flat textured railing. People link maps back then. What was the point of the map file? Was that the sort of legacy file that what they used to use for the, Quake 2 and so forth? In the QTools days? Was that it? I think that was it. I say, not knowing at all. Soup Mine's early days were mostly Counter-Strike, so maybe I should have opened this in Counter-Strike. Hopefully it will work nonetheless. Come on. I don't know why this is taking so long to open. How bad could it be? Okay. Hypothesis about the railings, fine. Street lights. Kind of weirdly shaped, but sure. Parking meter. Like it's just the top of a clock, but yeah, that's fine. The ambience of a trash can is flies, of course. That is unhealthy. What you have going on here, this is bad. Don't do that. Top of it looks fine. Very thin vending machine. And a bookshelf thing. Weird. Alien Warp-In Effect by the Mad Carrot. Known as Mother Flash, also known as the Mighty Atom. This is the alien warp-in effect that we've seen so much of in Half-Life. Its official expansion packs, and of course many mods as well. Wasn't that just an entity for that, or was that a spirit thing? It's probably a spirit thing, now I think about it. The manual way, if I recall correctly, is the old... What is it? Ambient generic for the sound, and sprite for the sprite. And beams without a target so that it strikes randomly. Or was that a flag? Whatever, one of those. And Monster Maker for the entity. Or a teleport. Depending on your specific requirements. How did I do? Ambient generic. Monster Maker. Another ambient generic. multi-manager to control it all. Env sprite, another env sprite, env beam, yet another monster maker for some reason. Fair enough. I won't destroy the map and then save it. I'm not so uncouth. And Vorpal Spirit only. Yeah, I thought so. Lights by Urbanebula. How convenient. I don't know if there's much demand for this kind of thing, but I've noticed an awful lot of ceiling lights in some people's maps and not much else. Here's an example of what can be done in the same box room with 4 different light layers for a more interesting looking grey box. I mean, and if those core screenshots are doing anything right, it's the lighting, so it had to start somewhere, right? Even though that description implies that it started long before this. You seem worried, Abby. I'm sure it won't be that bad. I say, not having any idea what it is. Surround lights. I mean, yeah. They sure are. Thank you. I heard you. Ceiling lights. Wasn't this exactly what you said you were making this map to show other ways of doing? Seems an odd choice to include them anyway, but okay. Wall mounts. Yup. Upward floor mounts. I don't use these enough. I sort of tried attempting doing that in some of the more custom areas in DM Hydroelectric, sort of having lighted trims, but yeah, don't do it much. Anyway, that wasn't quite as in-depth and interesting as I was kind of hoping it would be, but then this was well over 10 years ago, so I'm sure you could probably redo that map better if you so chose right now. Tower. This is a bad map because of all the leaks and stoof, and it's possible you get some bad FPS. Very possible. Well, he's honest. Already have a tower. Good. It is now... Oh, we've already got a tower 2 as well, so this is now tower 3. The original tower was 45 kilobytes. Map tower. Oh, good. It's Italy. What do you think? It's Italy was the only missing one. Good. Tower. Here we go. Oh, getting a little bit of that bad frame rate. Blood Corvan or Corun or something. There is an actual map here, right? There's definitely... What the hell is going on in that screenshot anyway? Oh, this is Counter-Strike. I take it back. Tower 3 can be tower again. And tower can go elsewhere. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Half-Life ends, Counter-Strike begins. New game. Tower. There we go. Wait. Okay, it's Italy, should be there, right? Right? Seems that way. Good. Terrorist, yes, only a terrorist. Break him out. This is beautiful. Well, it's good that sandy ground was made of paper. What is this map? Look, even if you're falling, you've got time to just have everyone fall. I might... Sorry, never mind, there's that one bit of normal ground. You know, the main downside is the inaccuracy when you fall. I want to see how much of the map I can destroy on the way down. Quite a lot. This map goes quick. Even if people aren't just shooting each other, given that they spawn right in plain view of each other. He's right, this was a bad map. But at least he said it. That said, he did imply that it was a bad map because of the leaks. So... okay. He made the map on a land for fun. Office example. Want to make an office map? Just use the VMF. Copy and paste my map inside every map you ever make. Valve maps. Office example. Welcome to the example office. This is Charles, head of examples. Oh, god damn it. Not Half-Life, is it? No, it ain't. Let's go ahead and assume this is Counter-Strike source. Yes, yes. Office example. Alright. It seems almost completely ripped from CS Office, weirdly. Except, I don't know, kind of cramped and bad. Good. Habu is right, it looked pretty officey. Beginning by Valiant88, version 3.2. It's probably my last update. Made a skybox. Made a skybox. Added some more detail. Did some optimization. For those of you who don't know, this is my horror map based off what I've played in Resident Evil. Have fun. Half-Life 2. Beginning. The web sound of G-Man 1. Okay. Interesting. Right, beginning VCD file? I haven't heard of that one. Oh, scenes, sound. G-Man 1. Scenes? Scenes? That's not a thing. You're crazy. Guess we'll put in a scenes folder. Map beginning. Story: Freeman is investigating a special research facility by order of the G-Man. No other information was provided. I mean, he's not wrong. He didn't provide any more information about the map. Oh god, is this gonna be a custom G-Man line? As in he recorded his own line for G-Man? Let's find out. Because I like the concept of a Half-Life 2 character just speaking in some kid got his hand on a microphone and recorded lines and it's coming out of G-Man's mouth. I like that idea. I'm hoping it's that. Good. I guess never mind if it's just going to crash it. I will try this once more, but I feel like last time it didn't work by repeating it. In which case I may just have to listen to G-Man 1. If that's the best we can get, then that's what I'll take. Map beginning. Is there a way to play sounds through the console? I don't remember. Alright, I'm going to... Is this going to open in... I'm going to open this up. I'm going to open this up and... I don't know what program this is going to open in, but I hope the volume is tolerable. Apologies if it's loud. Warning you now. Quiet would be ideal, but I can't guarantee that. No, VLC will definitely be loud, so let's try Windows Media Player. Anyway, warning now.
This was only the beginning, Dr. Freeman. Until next time.
Oh, I love it. It's great. That's great. I like it. That's... okay, it's a shame the map itself didn't work, but I'm glad I heard that. Sand 01. My first meta map, basically a military base lab that has been filled with a whole lot of sand. Oh, it just keeps coming. That's great too. No reason, it's just a lab that's full of sand. Got the idea while playing Half-Life Invasion, so play it, please. Yeah, you're right, I will play it. For you. Sand 01. I don't think I have not ever tried to do a custom line for Half-Life characters. I was just sitting there thinking, wait, did I? But no, I didn't. Got an open Adams ward? That's good. This is for Half-Life 2, right? Well, the screenshot clearly shows a Half-Life 1 head crab. No, I don't think I've ever tried to do any custom lines. Partially due to lack of microphone have, and partially because of the very same insecurity with my own voice that kept me from doing this for quite a long time, and speaking on the internet in general. What am I doing? Sand O1.
Welcome.
Bing.
HEV.
He's right. It's a lab. It's got sand in.
For use in hazardous environment conditions. High impact reactive
Secret
armor
batteries that you
activated.
may or may not be able to get.
Contaminant sensors
Ah,
activated. Vital sign monitoring activated.
Easy
Automatic
does.
medical system now engaged. Effective weapon selection system activated. Mission level monitoring activated. Communications interface online. Stay.
It's a bunch of crabs. The crates are embedded in sand. Of course they're not going to break. Ruin the illusion. Got in the way of my bullet. You got out of the way of my bullet. Or rather, you stood still and I just missed. Okay, we're starting to lose the sand theme. This room has no sand at all. Also, he keeps giving me ammo for a gun that I never got. It's kind of an interesting concept, but I just like the complete lack of justification for it. Buddy. Oh. Okay. If you insist. Did I see a door in here? Nope. That thing is full of wires. Again, more ammo for a gun that I don't have. Did I miss a pistol? So the fact I hear HECU guys is also a problem. Assuming this map actually... Okay, I missed this path.
Area secure, sir. Over. Check your zone. Over. Delta team, clear.
Ah,
Recon team, check in. Command post. Team in position.
what? Oh, jeez. Shot dead Barney in the leg. Good. Oh, Barney was trying to clean up the sand and these guys stopped him.
Depleted.
Behold my vastly superior tactical knowledge. Firing a grenade right in your face. Ow.
Blood loss detected.
I've got this tactical shoot me in the face business going on.
Vital signs critical.
A very quiet helicopter. Good job! Yep. Well, that was fascinating. Not a bad map, must be said. Oh, okay. MP Den Castle. An MP map in a castle. Not so good made, but funny, perfect for 3 to 5 players. It is supposed to be full brig, and it stays that way. In the basement of the castle, there are a secret room that can be accessed by pressing one of the torches. Catch all that? Full brig is a good word. Don't know why I'm doing this the long way. Ah, good. Glad it paid off. No, don't open it. Are you insane? MP isn't the standard prefix for multiplayer, right? Wait, that's not a standard effect, right? Is that a Fireflies type of thing? Some kind of entity problem? How very strange. Of course, the bees are underwater. Why is it supposed to be Fulbright? Why was he insistent on that? Why does he want that? I look forward to getting run over by you later. And by later, is there anything else in here? Or is that literally a pointless? It is a pointless ride. Uh-oh. Pay no attention to the details. Great. Why do I fall down when that's... Okay, that is actually there, despite appearances. Now, how do you access this thing? Someone's using a cycler. Also, how secret is a secret room if you straight up tell people how to find it? It's hardly secret then, is it? Yes, the diametric opposites of purple sludge and... yeah, best not said. Okay, there's something else in there. And this tower is slightly removed for something resembling a reason. Oh man, if that was even slightly higher and you could stand up, you could easily get onto that ledge. Maybe you still can. Oh right, I've also got this. Not much else to see here. And my audio's gone. Wait again. Let me unplug this thing and plug it back in. Badunk. Badunk. There we go. Casa in Lucru. What's your opinion? What the fuck? A RAW file in a zip file? Oh my fucking god, what a big map. Good. Looking forward to it. It is in fact a RAW file in a zip file. And not a compiled map. What is our opinion? We'll answer this question momentarily. Oh no we won't. Never mind. I guess that won't be happening. I guess I'll try the map, just in case. Just to be thorough. It's this close to just sleeping instead of doing this stream, so I'm surprised I've made it this far. Alright, that's a fairly smooth curved corridor, at least without lighting. There's a bunch of scientists. This wall extends through the whole floor? Where does this wall end? Oh no. It's very thin and it's just invisible on one side. Arbitrary stairs that go down nowhere. And very unaligned rails. That are in fact brushwork rails. It's not a good way to do it. Yeah, this seems, I think I agree, instant. Sure seems like someone who maybe hasn't done the whole lot of this before. A lot of entities though, if it is a first map. Sentences and nodes. Who's making nodes? I've never used a node. Hardly made a single player map, so maybe that's understandable, but still. What's our opinion? I'm curious what this person's opinion was. Map. We're not going to look at that, but I was just curious if it was going to be a picture or something. Oh. Storage by Spooky. It's really unfinished. It's going to be my last map for Half-Life once I finish it. Use Spirit of Half-Life to play it properly. The brushwork in this map I thought was pretty good, however the map was completely pointless. But surely it needs Spirit for some reason. Spirit makes the points. This is storage. Okay. Where'd I put Spirit? I suppose Spirit counts as a mod, right? That's in the right section. Is opposing force a mod? Or is the fact that it was an official sold product elevated from that status? And if so, is it otherwise a mod? What am I doing? Storage. Map. Storage. Storage. It's dark. Okay. Air sensitivity. Quite low. And there should do it. It's better. Alright. I have boxes and a crowbar and I know what to do from here. Except it's not actually gonna do it. Never mind. Got barrels. Some lights that I can't quite get onto. A silent door that's shifted in a wall. Instant death. Rather big part of this map. Flashing lights too, I note. Explosion. The rumble is happening long before the explosions. And long after. The abyss looks particularly inviting today. Oh, never mind. The end. It barely started. You need a start to have an end. New medkit. For some reason, this map just finished the last time Atom changed something on the website. Well, here it is again. Cool new medkit for Half-Life 1 that acts a lot like the Combine medkits from Half-Life 2, used in your maps, etc. But please credit me. It says it works a lot like. I assume that doesn't mean there's a visual indicator of how much health is left, because I don't know if that would be doable outside of Spirit or something. I feel like I tried this at one point to have something like this. Actually, no, I had a specific use case in mind. I was trying to make a let's call it a potion bottle. Sitting there, a vessel full of liquid that you use like a medkit, and then when it was empty, it would appear empty, but the render modes involved to make that happen are considerably difficult to get to work. At least the way I was trying to do it. What am I doing? Half-Life. Map name, Med Prefab 1.
Welcome to the HEV Mark IV protective system for use in hazardous environment conditions. High impact reactive armor activated.
Some kind of master.
HEV Mark IV protective
Healing in
system
increments, and also whether you need the healing or not.
environment conditions. High impact reactive armor.
Maybe it isn't a medkit at all. Maybe it's just a system of triggers. Namely, a negative trigger hurt, and a funk button, and a, I don't know, train or something. Interesting concept. Rather interesting execution. Mounted guns and enemy tanks. Small map showing the different funk tank entities. A tank that shoots at you and a controllable mounted gun to shoot with. Fair enough. 3174 tanks. I guess it would just have to have a big enough trigger hurt to cover wherever you can be if you're pressing the button. I guess depending on exactly how you're doing it, may not need to any kind of specificity in where it covers it all. You can cover the whole map for a single player. I always wonder what kind of settings this gun has that it can do incremental damage on these things and then just jib them. I see some problems. Oh god. Hang on. Yep. It's about what I expected. DE Dust Cool. This is my first map I ever did to 1.6, so it's not so good build. It's a little too close for the T to bomb side A, and don't be afraid by the name. It's too late for that. It's too late for that. Maybe don't call it DE Dust Cool. It's not a good name. People know exactly what kind of map it is right from the name. Something they don't want to play. And it makes you look like a complete brat. God, I'm thirsty. Why am I thirsty? I've got a water bottle. I don't have to put up with this. Sure, just hearing that on the stream, that's fine. No one would have a problem with that. Okay. Yep, this is about what I expected from D Dust Cool. They could have at least been riffing on the name and have it set at night when D Dust would be cool. Like, literally cool. But no. Not that kind of sophistication. Sophistication's probably the wrong word. No, couldn't make that jump. Can't even climb around the map. Very disappointed. No, that'll never happen. I do like that these buildings just get chopped off just above the windows. AIM training area. Bodes well. What's an AIM map? Of course it was created to improve your shooting skills. No, it was created because no one could make a map for toffee and just made any old garbage and pumped it out on the internet. In this map I've presented some kind of barracks where you can train AWP shooting, spray and grenades throwing. Great map for all number of players. Map for CS Source. At least he clearly labelled what game it was from, so I don't have to do the usual guessing game. Also, it's pretty clearly CS Source, so that's nice. Great. People play these maps under the guise of training their aim. And hey, maybe it did help like that, but that's not why people were making these maps. They were making these maps because you create a cube, you slap a bunch of boxes in it and call it a map. Without the pressure of making an actual decent map. It's ingenious in a way. Actually, no, I take that back. It's not. War! 3898. Hey. Has this person been around recently? This name's familiar. Last map, 05, so maybe not. Resubmitting after I thought I lost them. Sorry folks. Anyway, this map is basically an all-out war between grunts, barneys and headcrabs. Just something for fun. It's been done like a million times, but without the headcrabs. I know, that's what makes it different. That's good. Common. Half-Life. Valve. Maps. You know the drill. Whoa. Okay. I thought I'd recognized him somewhat. Okay, it's dark, it's cold, and it's wet. Oh, never mind, it's gone glass. Is there a war happening down here? Is it just gonna spawn Barneys and Grunts infinitely? And call that a map? That's scrolling the wrong way. Do I actually get to This is clearly a button. Oh god. Spawned as many times as I press it, didn't it? Barneys usually smash this fight. It helps when they're just falling out of the sky and taking fall damage. Wait, do they take fall damage? Oh, there's a grunt clog. Screenshot clearly had a grenade. It's awfully loud up there because there's so much of it. I'm not going to do this for long, so I'm not going to bother healing up. Yeah, they just get flung out here. From where? Up here. Nope. Yes. They come out real quick. Didn't even see them. Never mind. His first map wasn't very good, whoever he was. Laser example, which is his second map, and he only made 4. Okay, this map is just to show how to make a triggered lasers. This map is just to show how to make a triggered lasers and laser from pipe thingy. Okay. RMF. Sleep's getting to me. Alright. There's a laser pipe thingy. There's a triggered laser. There's a thingy-majig thing that will no doubt break a chunk out the laser. And laser comes from a thing, there's an explosion, a lot of flame, so on. You know what it is. Gorseway. It's kinda small spooky map. You probably need flashlight to see everything. It's designed for Half-Life Deathmatch. In the map there's a stairway and whatever, download and find out yourself. This is my second good map. What was his first good map? Complex was his first good map. Can confirm, not actually a good map. So that bodes well. Gorseway. I always spell Gorse wrong and I can never tell which is the right way until I've spelled it wrong. You're probably right, but I'm I'm too far gone. Also, there could be regional differences. I'll look it up later and report back. Yep, this is certainly a better map than his first good map. Though he did not set the bar very high. Okay, it was clearly a deathmatch map, but still. I seem to recall him doing that the first time as well. Just randomly killing you when you went for the gun. Archie says, I like it. Have you ever played Elite Force? It really reminds me of a Borg map. The hell is he talking about? And I say that knowing what Elite Force was. Okay, I'm more convinced, but I will still look it up, just for my own interest in edification. HEV suits required. Elon Yuriv. Example map. You know what this is going to be. I'm sorry, sir. I can't let you... You know I can't let you through here without your hazard suit on. I believe, is the thing. I don't know what happened to Elon Yuriv. That's one of the names that I remember from, like, the earliest times I was in TWHL, and he seemed fairly active, and God only knows what happened to him. Map app. Map suit.
Sorry, Mr. Freeman, I got explicit orders not to let you through without your hazard suit on.
Yeah, I had that voice line completely wrong. I deeply apologise to anyone, because I know that would annoy the hell out of me if I knew better. Why didn't I actually pick up the suit?
Welcome to the HEV
Go right on through, sir.
protective system for use in hazardous
Yes, I can go on the elevator. DE does tech teak does teke does teke does teke. I don't know. I guess this is as good as mine. No description, so who knows what we're gonna bump into. There's some unnatural green going on in that, so that's something to look out for, I guess. It would be somewhat disruptive to an office work environment, wouldn't it, if every time you had to go into an elevator, you had to put on a hazard suit. Because, I don't know, government red tape or something. Sorry, Mr. Freeman, you know I'm not allowed to let you into the elevators if you're not wearing a hazard suit. Those things are dangerous, you know. This is not a good map, I think. There's something about the sprawling nature of it that is making me unsure whether or not this is a terrible map or not. Maybe it's good. I can't tell. I mean, it doesn't look especially good. But maybe it's fun to play? Assuming there is in fact bomb sites. It's also really big. Like, unnecessarily big. Why is this blue? I'm so lost. And yet it still looks like dust, and so it's just boring to look at. So boring. Even if the map was grown, it'd still look like a dust map. Can I get no higher than this? Yep, there we go. It was all worth it. Why could I? Okay, it's much thinner there. What am I doing? Okay, here's the green. This map's massive. This seems like a map that was made for a high player count. Or possibly a count of players that was high. Or something. Then it just turns into D Aztec over here. For no apparent reason. Also I see some red in there, so I guess it's got the RGB scale covered. Weird. Weird. It's a trap! Map I'm working on. Tell me if I should keep working on it. Here's a mini walkthrough in case you're really bad at Half-Life and really dumb. Certainly not the fault of the map if you get stuck. It's on you. Maybe the whole map is a trap. What kind of errors have I made simply by downloading this thing?
Welcome to the HEV protective system for use in hazardous.
Occurred me the absurdity of this setting. Who has enshrined this fucking pistol? I mean, I know America's weird about their guns, but it's going a bit far. Would you be quiet? Ow. Like he was looting his friend rather than dropping a grenade. God, these grunts are really loud. Maybe it would be tactically advantageous to not be talking extremely loudly on your radios while there are threats around. I mean, there's clearly gunshots going on. If I can hear them that clearly talking, then they can hear my gunshots. I took 3 shots. Or is there meant to be a door here? What's this sign pointing at? What are these stairs here for? What is this glass container? What are all those bullet holes? I have so many questions. So little answers. What am I supposed to be doing? Is this the end of the map? Has it come to this? So it's slowly rotating now that I'm looking at it. There's a very, very slow pendulum. It's a very, very slow pendulum. This information does not help me. I'm not going to analyze this like Secret City. So I'm going to assume that's the end of the map. Yes, in fact, go down staircase, kill the slave that teleports in, end of the map. Weird. Chapter 1 by Valiant88. This was the person who made the sand map? No, this was the person who made the map that didn't play. That's right. The G-Man map. Half-Life 2 by the looks. Always good to mix those in. Second release of my horror series. Freeman continues his journey into the Special Research Lab. Severely upgraded engine in the time that he entered the Special Research Lab. The setting of a more suitable gun. Is this map gonna play? Okay. It's a banger so far. Spoogle. Not necessarily well laid out. What are you expecting sooner? Fast head crabs or jump scares? Or both? Never mind. Answer that question. Are you the jump scare? Because that wasn't very good. What's up next? Fast zombie? I think that's how that escalates. Rattling door. And even a map that isn't especially good in Half-Life 2 can be way better at the spooky stuff than Half-Life 1 ever could. With their best attempts. Or at least the spooky shit I've seen so far. Maybe not very high bar. You the fast zombie? You're not fast. You're decidedly slow. There you are. Now I'm the fast zombie. Rawr. That's just poor design. Like, a realistic standpoint anyway. I don't know what he did, but he shouldn't have done it. Aye, whatever could that be? I'm running out of ammo. That's the true horror. Ow. Alright, I had a shotgun. Oh well. Only one fast zombie. I'm impressed. Did have another fast zombie sound. I don't know if that counts though. Example rides. A map showing an example of a ride can be used for people who want to make an amusement park with those huge rotating thingus. This is partly inspired by a map named OMG for the mod Half-Life Svencorp, which we have seen. I was wondering for a second there whether or not this was that same person, but apparently not. Note, stand where I put stand here, of course. Turn the machine on first. You don't seem to ever get hurt. I couldn't see health meter anyways. But you get some errors with the velocity thing, and if you're lucky, your view will be turned sideways. Fascinating tale. Rotate. I think we'll do 2 or 3 more maps, including this one. I just spelled that rotato. You know how you get that. Rotator potato. This is unpleasant, and no, we aren't getting a sideways view because that's not how it works. Also, we fell out of the ride. Oh, I'm gonna die from fall damage. Any second now. There we go. See, if I stare straight ahead, it's tolerable because not actually rotating a view, it's just going around in a circle. I wanted to die. That'll do. Hello, potatoes. Nothing special, just a rotating thing. Attacking beams. A map showing how to get beams to attack a monster. Also made it so it appears the beam attacks you, but that actually is impossible. The beams cannot target a player. The player is a separate entity from the info player start. The only way to make it appear that you're being attacked by the beam is to make the beam flash for a second. That... I think I know what he means, maybe? Actually, no, I'm not certain I follow. Let's take a look. Okay. Yeah, head crab walking. That doesn't happen. Get on with it. Okay, that didn't seem like it was going anywhere near me. So, yeah, works about as well as I expected then. Not much information there. Yeah, I was trying to do a thing like this. I don't remember what exactly the idea was, but it was something like a laser pointing at the player for like a laser sight or a sniper rifle type of deal. It didn't work, obviously. I think I might have tried it in Spirit as well to see if that has the functions, but I don't remember if that worked either. But yeah, there's just no real way to do it. At least not in vanilla. At least not that I know of. AWP map LC. Let's make this the last one. Another AWP map. Actually, there's 4 maps left. Maybe I should just... Actually, no. I would like to go to bed, and that's around the end time anyway. So this is the last one. Another AWP map. This is one modeled exactly after the original. The original what? The main improvement is the walls, which prevent any spawn killing and are triggered when the players walk forward. Occasionally doors will not correctly trigger. This is rare because they trigger multiple instead of just triggering spawn, but they can be reset by walking back to spawn. Map's also good with low gravity. Gravity around 100 will allow everyone to jump on the cliffs in certain areas for an improved shot. Naming. Whatever. I've seen too many garbage Counter-Strike maps this time. There's just too many. Was it AIM? I've already completely forgotten the name. AWP map LC. Alright. Do in fact have an AWP on this AWP map. LC liberated something, whatever. Doors are open. Yeah, right. Here we go, due obligation. 100 is a fairly low gravity. Is in fact enough to jump up on the cliffs and play an AWP map. The gun continued on. Okay, that's not a good one to end on, but hey, I already said it. So, that'll do it for today. I guess back on the Wednesday. Now, actually, while I'm thinking of it, I'm just going to quickly check. Since you mentioned it, and since you seem to be here, when was your first? 22nd of September. Where am I up to? 6th of July. Might be in the next one. If I think instant that your first map will be in a particular stream, I will see if I can get you in. If that is indeed what you are asking. Otherwise, yeah. Also, if you are unable to do one of the 2 times that I do these things, please let me know. Because I don't want to try and be getting you into one that you can't actually be there for. Anyway, like I say, that's it for me. And I'll be back on Wednesday. No, wait. Yes. No. Yes. It is Wednesday. No, it isn't Wednesday. I've lost all sense of time. I'm going to bed. Night all.